Digimon and Power Rangers. Two franchises I fell in love with thanks to Fox Kids and, well, specifically CITV in the UK, and that love has endured to this day. Which got me thinking a lot of you showed a lot of love last time we talked about Power Rangers and Digimon together. So what if we went full send and envisioned some kind of crossover back in the 90s, where the Digimon Adventure team got summoned by Zordon to save the Earth from Rita Repulsa, and got their very own Power Rangers forms.
Happy holidays!
What is up, holiday companions? My name is Karn EX, and welcome back to Karn's 12-ish videos of Christmas. Although I think it's gone Christmas now. I'm recording this in the past! Save me! And yes, today we're going to be giving Zords and Ranger forms to the Digimon Adventure cast. You all loved when I crossed over with Yoshi Sudarso, so I had to bring something more phenomenal for the holidays. And teamed up with Weirdomon once again to bring these Digi-Rangers to life. So we begin with Tai, the leader of the group. In this alternate universe we're cooking up here, I picture it like Amalgam Comics, where DC and Marvel characters got merged together, like Wolverine and Batman becoming Darkclaw. And so in this universe, perhaps there's some kind of Jedi in a tube who summoned the Digidestined to save the digital and human worlds by bequeathing them with Digimorphers and the Power Crests. Work with me here. Which turns Tai into the Orange Dino Ranger. Though if we were using more Sentai-focused names, I might name him something like Digi-Courage. Yes, while Jason the Red Ranger was the original leader in MMPR, the Orange Ranger is our leader here, with a very familiar Zyuranger or MMPR suit theme, but in that Digimon style and emblazoned with his crest of courage and Digimorpher on his belt. This universe's Tai pilots the Greyzord, a kaiju-esque dinosaur Digimon augmented with the power of the morphing grid. Of course, taking inspiration from the Tyrannozord from MMPR, it is a formidably strong Digizord in its own right.
Hey, cool designs, man.
Yoshi? What are you doing here?
Karn, I was a ranger. Blue, silver, and green, remember?
Hell yeah, you were. My guy. You wanna showcase our Digidestined Rangers with me?
Really gotta ask? Yeah, dude. Let's go! So then we move over to Izzy, the obvious Billy of the group. He morphs into the Blue Beetle Ranger, or Digi-Knowledge. Hey, what about the Sentai name for this? What do you think of Virtue Sentai Digi-Ranger?
I love it!
It just makes far too much sense for Billy and Izzy to be Blue Rangers. I think they both even say prodigious in their seasons. Fun little tidbit. They were both Saban IPs. So maybe somebody in there really likes prodigious. But don't let Izzy's short stature fool you. He's a strong ranger and pilot of the Kabuzord. Kabuterimon's body fully converted to Zord potential. He can fly at a great pace and deliver devastating electric shocks, stings, and bites to the monster of the week. Its shape is interesting though. What could it mean? Izzy will have to find out by piloting it.
Good thing you don't need a license to pilot a Digimon, am I right?
Joke's done, bro.
Sorry.
Wasn't even my season.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, next is Sora, who, yes, gets to become our Red Ranger. So happy Weirdomon went with a Red Ranger for Sora, and yes, she is the Red Bird Ranger, or Digi-Love, who pilots the Birdrazord, literally flying on the wings of love, traveling at supersonic speeds to reach a rampaging monster as fast as possible. This Zord naturally evokes images of the Pterodactyl Zord from MMPR, but also Kimberly got the Firebird Thunderzord, which this is a more direct homage to. Such powerful wings will surely prove invaluable in battle against Rita Devimon's forces.
Alright, time for Matt. My personal favorite. Our lone wolf fills ranger roles more similar to Power Rangers we'd see later seasons like Merrick, taking up his Friendship Digimorpher to become the Sky Blue Wolf Ranger or Digi-Friendship. Matt's Zord is the Garuru Zord, a Zord capable of traversing long distances incredibly fast and packs a punch with his freezing cold bite. The most obvious connection is to MMPR's Sabertooth Tiger Zord, but it is also connected to the legacy of Wolf Zords seen with the Ninjetti powers and the aforementioned Merrick's Wolf Zord that helped from the Predazord in Wild Force.
Then is the Senpai, Joe, fulfilling a similar role to rangers like Adam, the second Black MMPR Ranger, but also Danny from Wild Force or even Prince Philip from Yoshi season. Joe becomes the Grey Monodon Ranger, and the pilot of the Ikaku Zord, a land and sea Digizord capable of fighting on the highest mountains or the deepest oceans while surviving extreme cold. Weirdomon transformed Ikakumon's horn into a sword of truth that gleams even in the darkest days.
Alright. Well, as Hyperforce Green, it only seems right that I introduce the 6th Ranger, of the team. Mimi, who morphs into the Green Cactus Ranger, or Digipurity. Mimi, however, does not fill the standard 6th Ranger role in this setup. Instead, is somewhere between Trini or Aisha from MMPR, or maybe Radiera Fanbelt from Karenja. Mimi is in charge of the Togezord, a compact Digizord that has more in common with the Zords like the Armadillo Zord from Wild Force than some others, but packs a surprising punch, quite literally. It rockets around in the battlefield, leaving giant monsters feeling sucker punched.
And then the kids who filled in pretty much the 6th Ranger role in Digimon Adventure.
TK and Kari.
And why don't you introduce them, Yoshi?
Thanks, I'll do just that. So TK and Kari, our children of light, become the Silver Angel Ranger, or Digihope, and the Pink Cat Ranger, or Digilight. TK, from one Silver Ranger to another, you're rocking that silver, bro. There's some nods to Gokai Silver and Megaforce Silver with TK and Kari's Ranger form. It invokes Wild Force's White Ranger, but also, you know, Cat, and the second pink MMPR Ranger. We envisioned that TK would be friends with the Digi Rangers from the start, but not get the Ranger powers until later in the show, whereas Kari would join later. Perhaps even initially as an antagonist in Tommy or Merrick or Trent fashion. TK gets the Angel Zord, reminiscent of the Alien Ranger or Super Zeo Zords in this angelic Digizord, exudes rays of light in battle and is even seen carrying the Togezord around to help it deliver its blows. And Kari gets the Gato Zord, a diminutive Digizord, but filled with potential.
So those are the Digizords. But you've probably already worked out that yes, of course, Zords have to combine into a Megazord. And so here is our Digimon Megazord. The Gato Zord forms the head with the Grey Zord as the body, flanked either side by Togezord and Ikaku Zord arms. And yes, that is why the Ikaku Zord had a sword. He gets to use it in full form here. Panning down, we have the Kabu Zord and Garudu Zord forming the legs, and the Berdra Zord makes up the wings. This Megazord is inspired by both the MMPR Megazord and, let's use the name Gao Icarus, as well as taking inspiration on the Digimon side from Omnimon and Omnimon Merciful Mode. And I guess accidentally Shoutmon Cross 4 too.
But those are all our Digirangers, Digizords, and Digimon Megazord.
It was an absolute honor to be joined by Yoshi again, my favorite Power Ranger, my coolest Digi dude. Don't tell my friends I said that. Always great to work with Yoshi on a Power Rangers Digimon crossover. I get to do videos with Power Rangers. I made it. Also, Bullet Train is a very good movie. Go watch Bullet Train. I know Yoshi's schedule is super busy, so I really appreciate him coming out for this one. So please do go check out his Twitch and his YouTube, which are linked in the description down below. And on his YouTube, you can go check out the last collab we did where we gave the Dino Charge Rangers Digimon partners. And maybe I'll show up again in future on Yoshi's channel too. You never know.
Hey guys, thank you so much for having me. Karn, again, thank you so much for having me. This is always fun. It's always fun nerding out with Power Rangers and Digimon with you. So thank you for having me. I appreciate it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this content. And again, you can find me on all social media platforms at Yoshi_Sudarso. I do have a YouTube channel that I'm sure Karn will link down below. Make sure you head over there and subscribe. I do a lot of Digimon TCG content, and if you don't want to miss those videos, make sure you subscribe and hit those notification bells. Also, subscribe to Karn and hit his notification bell so you know when these videos go live. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Peace!
Huge shout out to my sovereigns, ZDK14 and Jamon, the absolute goats, as well as the Digidestins, Tamers, Karn Club. There's no Davers right now. Davers is so lonely. Thank you all so much for supporting this channel with your hard-earned money. It means the absolute world to me. God, I love making these videos. Check out the video below because it's one that YouTube knows you will love from my channel. Or maybe it's the video with me and Yoshi. Maybe both. And I will see you next time when we go digital.
Anything you want to say to wrap up? Oh, I'm supposed to say that. Me. You got me. You got me.